Doesn't reflect well on our community, does it?
What, the bank job?
Job sounds far too slick. Jim MacDonald, with a nylon stocking on his head, hardly qualifies as the Thomas Crown affair. Maybe he opted for a balaclava.
Decisions.
Tracy's just had a kick-off.
Oh, no.
Spanish Inquisition's got a note on that one.
Well, it's only a matter of time before Amy mentions aeroplanes or something.
Yeah, well, we'll jump off that bridge when we get to it, love.
I'll back you up. Tracy will believe me.
No, we'll handle Tracy. You got enough on your plate.
Why didn't it just tell me straight? Liz, I haven't got the money. That's all it needed. But oh no. He has to be all. Yes, Steve. 3 bags full, Steve. It'll be in your account by 1:30, son, after I've robbed a bank, son.
No.
The lunacy of it.
Well, they weren't going to let you down with that fight.
Yeah, so what does that say about me? Wicked witch or what?
It'll be daft.
He'd rather hold up a bank than tell me he hasn't got the money. And how did he think he's going to get away with it in this day and age? CCTV, forensics. How could he do this to me?
Hello.
Pig-headed. The arrogance of it.
Yes, it's Steve.
You're a useless husband. Even worse, bank robber.
Really? Okay.
Poor beggar. He probably thinks I only want him because of this place.
Yeah, he doesn't, not deep down. He was just that desperate in his addled brain.
Okay, well...
Desperation does stuff to folk. Been there, looted the T-shirt.
I know I wasn't up for what you and Steve had planned at first, but...
Yeah, I'll get it to room.
I had resigned myself to it in the end.
I know.
Okay. All right, thanks. Bye.
Now it's all up to Swanee.
Dad wants to see you.
Fancy not chocolate?
I'll have mine tonight.
Oh, go mad, have one now and one later. What's up?
We've got 57 quid put away towards electricity bill.
How much?
119.
Are you joking?
It's here, in black and white, and in 2 weeks' time it's going to be in red. Then the bailiffs will be around to take away our worldly goods. Except the minute they clock this heap of junk, they'll throw us in prison instead.
Could you be any more depressing?
I'm sorry.
We hardly use it, telly and a bit of cooking.
I was thinking worst case scenario, it might be 90.
Oh, so it's 30 quid worse than the worst case scenario?
That's a lot of dog collars.
Everything's dead expensive. Toothpaste, bog roll. My dad's gonna love this, and you kids think it grows on trees.
Bog roll?
Well, at least if we had 2 wages coming in.
But we don't.
But we could.
No way.
Why not? A little part-time
And
job.
then you fail your exams and hate me forever. And your dad kneecaps me.
Well, at least we qualify for disability allowance. We'd be quids in.
What are you doing?
Lights off. Thinking caps on.
Hope those coins are legit.
These bad boys. Jim's just dropped these off and wait to clink.
Oh, very droll. Is your mother-in-law joking about it too? Only the other day she seemed rather smitten.
Oi. Tell Jim thanks a bunch for heaping shame and humiliation on his innocent granddaughter.
Why, what's happened?
She's being eaten alive by the kids in her class.
Poor little Ames.
Her name is Amy. Mum's had to go and get her.
Why? Because you've lost the use of your legs.
You know what? You really need to start showing me more respect. I could blow your house of cards down in one little puff. That's more like it. Ding, ding. Round 2. Where's Steve?
He's drying Liz's tears. You can go through if you like, love, but it ain't a pretty sight.
Mascara running down her wrinkles. Nah, I'll see him later. He might want to have a little think how we can make this up to Amy.
Thank you.
All right.
No, that's where you take your mates.
What?
What, your inner circle. I'm just the business partner you were trying to shaft.
Keep your voice down, will you?
Well, I don't owe you anything. I mean, you're just going to disappear.
Shh.
Into the great blue yonder.
I was going to give you the money for the sale of the pub.
What, the money Jim didn't get from the bank he failed to rob?
Correct.
And you knew he was going to do this?
Of course I didn't. What'd you take me for?
Good question.
Look, I know how it looks, but I was going to tie up all the loose ends. I wouldn't leave you in the lurch.
I'm supposed to be your mate, not some outstanding piece of paperwork.
Oh, yeah, look, I'm sorry I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, you trust me, you mean?
Tell you? I knew you'd try and talk me out of it.
Yeah, 'cause I'm really against kidnapping kids. Call me old-fashioned.
See?
Oh, baloney.
Oh, Lord, that bit... Oh, great.
Why aren't you at school?
Inset day.
Inset days are in my diary and on my calendar.
Yeah, well, maybe you forgot to write this one down.
Why don't I give you a lift back up there? And if we find the classrooms are empty, I will apologise profusely for thinking my baby girl was telling me whoppers to my face.
Well, it's kind of unofficial, more of a revision day than an actual inset day.
So why are you sitting on the bench reading the Gazette?
On a break, bit of fresh air.
Who's job hunting?
Chesney.
More lies?
Me, okay.
Not okay.
We've got bills and stuff.
Welcome to the real world.
You'd say that. Just a few hours cash in hand.
You're still at school. Or supposed to be.
I can go back to my education anytime.
No, see, look. You're 16, right? The time is now. I've got the law of the land backing me up in this one.
You can't make mate go to school.
You reckon? Go home and get your uniform on. I'll pick up in 10 minutes.
Dad,
Do you realise I could be prosecuted?
What, for missing the final 2 months of my education? They're not interested in skiving 16-year-olds. I'm practically out the door anyway.
Oh, I can't get ready, love.
Dad, it's not happening. I've got bigger things to worry about than my GCSEs.
You shouldn't have. You're a kid.
Newsflash. I'm a householder.
I meant to tell you.
Yeah, see you later.
Paid an extra 900 quid for the winter pack. The car.
I'm not interested.
Heated front seats, basically.
Are you deaf?
You'll be glad of them in 6 months.
I'll be glad when you stop talking to me.
Never gonna happen.
Do you know what, Kevin? I fantasise about you moving away. Australia, New Zealand. New Brighton would be good.
Hey, check out the parking sensors. I know what you like at reverse parking.
Parking sensors?
Yeah, no more bumping into bollards.
Oh, Kevin. Never mind that you betrayed everything I held dear. Forget Molly. Forget the love child. I've got parking sensors. My cup runneth over.
I just want you to enjoy your present.
It's from you. It's tainted by association.
I can't win.
Ah, that's more like it. Self-pity, hunched shoulders, poor old Kevin always gets around in solid as a rock.
Can't you drop your guard for 1 second? And accept the car. It might even make your life easier. Well, it's your car, Sal. No one else's if it stays there forever. Fine by me.
Maria? What? Some bloke was in here earlier. Beard, short, got his own TV show. Lord Sugar. He said he's heard about your head for business and get down HQ ASAP.
Why don't you save those claws for bedtime?
Down, Francis. Maria? What? No, seriously though, where did you cut those razor-sharp business teeth? Was it back when you were a kennel maid or when Audrey Roberts made you head of the biscuit money at the salon?
I think it was when you were serving time for murder.
Unsafe conviction, actually. But that was quite witty. For you.
One in Tracy. Get on my face.
Maria, she's just playing with you. It's harmless fun.
All right, where have I heard that one before? Oh, sorry, I'm misreading the signals again.
All right, come on then, you. Let's go.
You know what? You're as bad as she is. In fact, you two are perfect for each other. You both walked.
Sorry, Frank.
Sorry, Frank.
Paying customer, Frank. Client, Frank. Okay. Very definitely my round. What are you having?
You should have let me pull the trigger, Elizabeth. I'm sorry. I really am so sorry.
Why didn't you just tell me you didn't have it?
Because I thought I could get it together. I don't know.
Your auntie didn't leave you any money, did she? You idiot.
I told you, Elizabeth, I thought I could get the money together. Be army pension. Fitting well. Sounds crazy when you say it out loud, but I mean, we were on the crest of a wave, weren't we?
We were. Yeah.
I mean, it was like the old days, the good ones.
I could have coped with the truth.
I know, but I couldn't. I just wanted you to have your dream, and I wanted Stephen to have his dream. We were so close. Next thing I know, it was a dead end, all gone up in smoke, and I marched into a bank with a sawn-off shotgun.
Did you think I was only after one thing?
I thought if you had your dream pub and your dream fella, it'd be the whole package. Elizabeth, look, I'm not asking you to take a vow of chastity while I'm away. But if I knew that on that final day I walked out of the big house,
where else would I be?
Thank God. Because I don't think I could cope. But if I know, I'll thank you.
It was dead. Thought I'd cut my losses.
I don't blame you.
Net profit after a cornice past the 18 quid. Another 12 and we can stick it to Electricals North.
With nothing to live on in the meantime.
Have you been crying?
Only because I was that mad. My dad caught me looking at the smile ads and went ape. Why wasn't I at school? Blah, blah, boring, blah. I wish he'd find someone else to bully. I can study at any time I want. People do degrees at 60, 70. Why does he always have to follow the herd?
He's right.
Why don't you start?
You're right. You should be at school. Education was wasted on me.
That's a load of bull. He thinks we're playing house. I was like, we've got bills to pay, actually. I need to go out and earn.
There's too much responsibility. You're 16. You shouldn't be worrying about utility bills.
We're independent. The only reason I could walk away from that argument was because I've got somewhere to go to, our home. And I love that.
Well, so do I, but you're university material.
2 more years of studying and 30 years paying off a student loan. I don't think so.
Okay.
Look, I'm not even having this conversation. I can't even believe you're siding with him.
He wants me to have his watch. Andy to have his cufflinks.
Yeah. Andy did that. We were only about 6.
Any of my masterpieces in there? I'll try not to get a complex. Mum, look, he's going to be fine. He's a trooper, literally.
I'm upset for me.
Good, about time. Can't believe you're going to tie a yellow ribbon. You get about 10 years at least.
He was going to shoot himself. I stopped him. Gave him something to live for.
Yeah, well, now it's the cold light of day. There'll be thousands more of them where they come from.
Don't.
He's right, though. That is a shed load of ribbon.
What is so special about owning this place? Why am I so obsessed with it?
Because it's what you're good at. And it's what you know. You and Jim are made for each other. We were getting off. It just seemed like all the pieces fit together.
She's right. You're being too hard on yourself.
This is your home for as long as you want.
It's nearly 10 past. You don't have to do penance.
No, you're all right. I want to get hang of these books. I'll look up, if you trust me.
But you'll be home for Liam's story in Bath if you go now, won't you?
Well, what Liam needs is a mum with a successful career. No, I need this job to work.
Well, good. Just give your clients a bit of courtesy and respect and we'll all be laughing.
Carla, you didn't hear the stuff she was coming out with.
She's not on the payroll. You are. And right now, her boyfriend is the only thing between us and receivership. Right. Night then, Smiley.
Yes, Mary?
2 packets of smoky bacon, please.
I'm on it.
How are you bearing up?
Never better. There you go.
There's no need to varnish the truth for me.
It's Norris that we're worried about, actually.
I'm not with you.
Well, clammy forehead, eyes right out on stalks.
Could be thyroid trouble.
Or class A drugs.
Norris is sitting pretty, thank you. The Gazette's been selling like hotcakes all day.
Ooh, let me guess. Purse found on bus.
In any case, thanks to some strategically placed 3-for-2s, he's laughing all the way to the bank. Oops!
Unbelievable.
Hi. I haven't come to go out. I'm just glad you took it out for a spin.
Yeah, well, I tried out the winter pack. On the driver's side.
Yeah? Did it ease up okay?
Tasty doesn't begin to cover it. It was the talk of the showroom. 9 miles on the clock, parking sensors, they reckon it'll fly off the forecourt.
Well, you selling it?
Sold it, past tense. Because everything to do with you and me, Kevin, is past tense. There you go, crushed.
Give me a break, Asa.
Give me half, eh, Kev? 100 grand for boring old wifey who always had your dinner on the table and ironed all those shirts that Molly tore off your back when you were rolling around in hotel beds.
Burning the midnight oil. You really are a glutton for punishment.
What the hell are you doing here?
I'm standing on the street. I'm allowed. I pay my council tax. Then I walk you home.
Get stuffed.
You know, your manners are really something else, Maria. There was me about to apologise. If Tracy went a bit too far this afternoon.
Outside office hours, I've got nothing to say to you.
It doesn't have to be like this, Maria.
Put him down. Sit. Steve.
Come in.
Oh, just the job. So you finished your shift and you didn't kill no one. Cheers.
What's the worst bit over with?
The worst bit. Till he's up in court. And he's sentenced. Then I'll be trekking God knows where to make small talk with him for an hour a fortnight. Can't wait. Oh, I'm really sorry. I'm not very good company tonight. I could turn it on for the punters.
Spoken like a true landlady.
Barmaid. Tell you what, why don't you two go up and I'll sort this lot?
Don't be daft.
No, I'd like to. It's therapeutic.
Convex, we're off the hook.
Hey, come here, you.
Night, Mum.
Love you. Night, darling.
Night, love.
And I'm so sorry that me and Jim messed up all your plans.
How is any of this your fault? Oh, don't.
Hey. Try and get some sleep, yeah?
I will.
Okay.
Go on.
When you look across this bar, you're looking across the footlights. You've got to put on an act. You may feel like taking an overdose, but you mustn't let it show. That's not what the customers are here for.
Dress a bit tarty.
Give over to demure altogether, I reckon. There's some days we hardly see Nickers at all.
Will you marry me?
Hey,
Now I've got you, I don't ever want to lose you ever again.
Are you serious? Yeah, I've just been looking at the books. It looks like a very good investment. That's if you don't mind running the place for me, that is.
Oh, Steve.
So you haven't got time for our marriage?
When has our marriage had time for me?
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
It means I've spent years and years and years... I'm not miserable by nature, Mr. Gilroy, so don't you dare.
I've noticed some of the bad news.
Right, come on, that is enough, the both of you.
No, Steve, I've been biting my tongue long enough. But don't say Airport, please. Go for it.
Well, just like barmaids of old, that's a fitting way to say goodbye. Good luck, Liz. Next tonight, the trouble with saying farewell, there's always someone left to pick up the pieces. Will that be Monroe? It's the final episode, next.